England has a rich and illustrious history in fields, ranging from technology to the arts. Visitors may easily appreciate these accomplishments, particularly in famed places such as Manchester, Bristol, and, of course, London. Few people visit England without paying a visit to its mysterious capital. The Houses of Parliament and Buckingham Palace, as well as some of the world's top museums, should be on everyone's itinerary. However, the cosmopolitan streets and famous sights of London give way to quaint villages and green, rolling hills, then to rugged mountain landscapes in the Pennines and the Lake District as you travel further north. Of course, England is more than just its heritage. The country has a pulse on food and fashion. And as transportation links improve, it's never been easier to travel around England, from the beaches of the south coast to the medieval market towns along the Scottish border. If you're considering a trip to England, here are some of the best places to visit. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you can keep up to date with all our latest destinations. Number 10. Brighton. This gorgeous beachfront city will never boring you. Its waterfront is brimming with bustling restaurants and cafes famous for classic fish and chips, and the pier contains arcades, rides, and a variety of other attractions. It is popular in all seasons and often packed on a hot summer day. Sea Life Brighton, the world's oldest aquarium, is located adjacent to the historic pier. If you enjoy shopping, go to Boho North Lane, where you will find unusual designers and interesting flea markets among the more affluent restaurants and pubs. Don't miss the Royal Pavilion, one of the world's most extravagant royal palaces. It was built for the Prince Regent, later George IV, who lived here with his mistress until 1827. The ornate edifice features minarets, Chinese elements, and turrets. Number 9. York. The medieval city of York, long the ecclesiastical seat of the Church of England, contains one of the country's most stunning cathedrals, making it one of northern England's most popular tourist sites. York Minster, the country's greatest medieval church, may be traced back to the 3rd century, albeit the magnificent current Gothic construction was erected approximately 1,000 years later. The ancient city walls, which span for about 5 kilometers surrounding the old medieval city center, are well worth investigating. You'll have great views of the Shambles, a narrow 14th century street known for its superb old timber-framed buildings, many of which dangle over the street below. It's also a popular spot for restaurants and tea rooms, as well as boutique and galleries. Number 8. Dover. Dover, which is located in White Cliffs country, has a rich and fascinating history, as well as calm landscape and a stunning coastline, the most visible of which are the White Cliffs, which reach for 5 miles along the shore. This region has a unique history, with Dover playing an important role in World War II due to its vital location on the English Channel's narrowest point. You might easily spend weeks touring the region's castles, such as Dover Castle, which functioned as a bastion against Roman invasions, and the secret wartime tunnels, which are hidden deep inside the cliffs and were formerly used as an underground hospital and military enclave. Number 7. Bath. In a country full with beautiful cities, Bath remains the belle of the ball. Bath was founded by the Romans, who constructed the spa town of Aqua Sulis to take use of the area's hot springs. The city hit its stride in the 18th century, when rich businessman Ralph Allen and architects John Wood the Elder and John Wood the Younger managed the city's regeneration as a model of Georgian architecture. Bath demands your complete attention with its golden stone townhouses, wide crescents, and Palladian mansions, as well as enticing bars and eateries. Number 6. Stonehenge. Stonehenge is England's most recognizable ancient landmark, both mysterious and captivating. For over 5,000 years, people have been lured to this myth-laden ring of boulders, yet we still don't know why it was erected. It's a large site, spanning more than 20 square kilometers and having a cutting-edge tourist center. Here, you may get a fascinating look not only at Stonehenge's construction, but also at its history since then. You can schedule an early morning or twilight tour and gain an entry to the inner ring itself. It's an otherworldly area in the slanting sunlight, away from the masses. This is an unforgettable experience. Number 5. Cotswolds. The lovely Cotswolds are probably one of England's most photographed areas, covering about 1,287 square kilometers of gorgeous scenery. It became known as one of the most beautiful sights in the United Kingdom, and it is on many travelers' bucket lists. The Cotswolds encompass some of the best portions of the counties of Oxfordshire, Gloucestershire, Somerset, Wiltshire, Warwickshire, and Worcestershire, and are easily accessible from London. Travelers come here to get a true taste of rural English living, and to discover its numerous picturesque villages and idyllic pasturelands. Incorporate the charming village of Burton-on-the-Water into your Cotswolds itinerary. One of the most popular ways to do this is to take advantage of the area's large trail network, which includes the superb 16-kilometer-long Cotswold Way. Number 4. Oxford. Oxford was known as Oxenoforda, meaning a site where oxen crossed a river, in Saxon, England. It is most recognized today as the home of Oxford University, the oldest university in the English-speaking world, which dates back to the 12th century. This southeastern England town, the county seat of Oxfordshire, also has Norman Castle ruins and the Christ Church Cathedral, a college chapel and cathedral in one. Oxford is an ethnically diverse city because students travel from all over the world to study here. Number 3. Lake District. The beautiful Lake District in Cumbria has an area of 1,448 square kilometers and is located in northeast England, close to the Scottish border. Not only is it regarded as one of the most wonderful locations to visit in the UK, due to its stunning scenery, but its reputation as a haven of romance and excellent culture will be forever linked to its most famous former resident, Beatrix Potter. In fact, when she left her land to the National Trust, Potter laid the way in conservation efforts that have conserved so much of the Lake District. Hilltop, her former house near Surrey, may and should be visited for its exhibitions and relics. Her influence also paved the way for the creation of Lake District National Park. This lovely region, which has 12 of the country's major lakes, the largest being Windermere and Ullswater, is another famous place in the UK that's fantastic to explore on foot. The park has around 3,218 kilometers of hiking and walking trails in total. Other things to do in the Lake District include climbing Scafell Pike, England's highest mountain at 978 meters. There are also other attractive towns and villages to visit, including Grasmere. Number 2. Liverpool. Liverpool, which can be reached by train in under 3 hours from London, has a lot to offer culture-loving tourists, not least because to its connection to the Beatles. It is also highly renowned for its part in establishing the English musical legacy. The Beatles story, which is situated in the Albert Docks region that has undergone renovation, is one of the fab for related attractions that attracts music aficionados the most. The renowned Cavern Club, where the band made its debut in 1961, and John Lennon and Paul McCartney's previous residences are also worthwhile visits. Liverpool's numerous ancient structures, gorgeous gardens and parks, excellent museums like the Merseyside Maritime Museum and the Museum of Liverpool, and top-tier art galleries at the Walker Art Gallery and the Tate Gallery are all fantastic reasons to come. Number 1. London. Even if it's technically feasible to arrange a trip to the UK without going to London, it's not recommended. The vast capital city of the country offers a wide variety of entertainment options as well as luxurious hotels and resorts for your pleasure. One of the best things to do in London for individuals who want to learn more about the deep history of the UK is to visit the Tower of London. This medieval palace and jail is situated alongside the magnificent Tower Bridge on the banks of the River Thames. Highlights include the landmark 1,000-year-old White Tower, with its interesting displays of armor and weapons, and the Jewel House, home of the crown jewels. Fans of the British royal family should visit Buckingham Palace, which has served as London's royal residence since Queen Victoria's time there. Here, you may take in the vibrant ceremony of the changing of the guard. Another important location in the city is the Whitehall Road neighborhood, where you can discover Westminster Abbey, Big Ben, the Parliament buildings, and other attractions. The Victoria and Albert Museum, the Natural History Museum, and the renowned Harrods department store may all be found in South Kensington, another popular destination in London. Visit Trafalgar Square as well, where the National Portrait Gallery and famous Nelson's Column are located. Please share your next trip destination in the comment section. Thank you for watching.